a story about this.
I said, Kara,
Of course, now you weren't in the Army.
staring at that as a little
When you
girl.
go to the Army, you go to an Army base.
Bottle
Mhm.
of something.
I mean, they're like a
Upstairs,
little
you have
city.
green?
That
Mhm.
green with
Well,
the
when I went
grandma's
overseas,
It was it's
this
a
was
little,
my Army base. That's all we
It's
had.
the perfume.
We stayed in that house.
It was a little
There
perfume.
was 20 of us.
Where'd you stay?
In,
Kara goes,
what's that
I
say?
had this
Bebra.
when I was
Yep.
a little girl.
That's-
So did it look like this? Is that what you
Well,
remember?
there's a
I
sign.
don't
That's
know where Mom
this
got
is
that.
original the
Friday
way it was. The guy painted it for
Okay,
me.
I'm gonna put these, I guess,
So if you
in
want to
your-
frame that and keep that.
Yeah.
Now the story behind that is, when I went overseas, I was in the MPs, but not the ones that patrol the road for
Mom,
the
that's
drunken
another
soldiers.
day in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much in
Well, our
that
job
bedside
was here.
table that-
In that
I
town,
know.
that town was
we'll go
only
to
the
that another
size of,
time.
Yeah.
I just
Actually,
say
I should get rid
Belleville.
of all of my jewelry.
Okay.
that town,
Small town.
just
Because
a small
If
town.
you like it, you might.
The reason we
I
were
don't
there,
even wear rings anymore.
how can I explain this?
Okay, is this perfume?
Who wants to
Okay.
down?
Not really.
That's my,
Okay, I'm gonna take a
paper
wagon wheel.
linen.
Alright. I'll put it over here.
In the center was a railroad station.
Mm-hmm.
Trains come from all
Don't get any
directions
really
into
good
that
jewelry
town,
for your granddaughters
and then
stuff
we
go
went
through.
different
Save it for that.
areas, different
Yeah.
ways.
Allison loves
Now in
rings.
that town,
I
when
want
the
your
military
sack to match this
sent
one.
ammunition cars
Oh,
and
you
coffee
might as well
cars
take
and
it,
stuff, military stuff.
because
It
I
went
don't
through
know
this
where it
town.
was.
Our job was to check it for, when it went into the yard,
No, you're still here.
for
It's
vandalism.
just
We used to
I
patrol
know,
the
but I
yard,
don't wear it.
Mm-hmm.
take shifts. We had 2 or 3 guys go up there and patrol that railroad wagon wheel. We had to check cars, make sure they weren't broken into. That was our job, and I was there for about a year and a
Right, now
half.
I can.
At this building?
Huh?
At this building?
At that building.
Hmm.
Now up above there, up above, in the loft, it was about here, up above, nice size, not quite big, but nice. So, we had a 16mm camera, movie. That was our movie theater.
Oh, up there.
So my job was, when we were stationed there also, I would go and take a
We're
Jeep
over there.
once a week or twice a week or once a month. I would drive it maybe 60 miles at an army base and pick up movies for the guys to watch.
Oh, yeah.
My job was to operate the camera with a motion picture machine. It was a 16mm. And the guys, for something to do, they'd go up that loft and sit there and I'd show movies. Most of them, they want the old cowboy movies.
Yeah.
And that's what we did
Oh,
there.
that's in Germany.
Yeah.
Now,
I
now when I
doubt the
first
place
went
is
there,
still standing.
the bombs
No.
hit this town, and it didn't flatten it, but I'll tell you, there wasn't much standing during the war.
Yeah.
And also, there was another big city called Castle. Boy, it really flattened out. That was about 10 miles away.
Where'd you-
And
You know, you still have the ticket on the.
our company commander,
Yeah.
he was a
Okay.
captain.
I'll tell you, when
But
I
he
went
didn't
to
live in
Cod, I
here. He
went
had
to
a house
Cod, I
off
didn't
the
feel like
base.
doing
Mhm.
nothing.
Downtown somewhere. Anyway,
Let me take this stuff
he's
upstairs.
from Texas.
Well, you got it.
Now we had
I
what we
like-
call a
let me
day
look at some
room
of
where the
these.
guys would sit
These I like.
and read books and stuff.
What?
No TV then.
I don't
Make,
want-
make
And,
sure that they're,
He was
that's all,
Oh,
he would
I
come
don't
in
want
and
oval, I
he'd
think.
see us sitting around
Oh,
reading a
it's kinda
comic book or
stained.
something.
yeah, well, it's
Well,
for
You soldiers, that's all you got to do,
I
sit
can
around
wash
and look
them
at that
and Clorox
stuff.
them.
Yeah.
And he found out that we liked to hunt.
Uh-huh.
So, about 10 miles away from here,
This is probably
it's called the Black Forest of Germany.
Okay.
And he said to us, why don't you guys go out and hunt wild boar?
Yeah.
Do something.
Hey, buddy.
So we said, well, we don't have no
Hey,
rifles.
listen, we're not.
Go to
gonna
my
drive
house. He
over.
said, I got rifles.
Mom's
What did you
leg
carry?
looks a little
Huh?
funny,
What
so
did you
she
carry
needs to
when
stay
you were in
put, and
MP?
then Daddy didn't
Oh,
wanna
in here?
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we had
If
a
you want to, you
carbine
can come over
Okay.
here.
and 45
Okay.
when we were on patrol.
Okay.
But you couldn't
we-
hunt wild boar with them.
Yeah.
No, we're
He'd
not
go to
gonna
my
make
house
dinner.
and say, and get my rifles,
What?
take the Jeep, and go out there or there
Where are we gonna eat
You
for
guys
supper,
get
guys?
together.
Where do you want, Mom?
and
Down
stand off
buns.
like we do for deer.
Mhm.
Then he said, also we had German cooks
I don't care what you have.
that worked,
Mhm.
cooked in the
I
kitchen.
don't care.
Yeah.
He said, take them guys with you to drive the boar out to you.
Well,
Mm.
So we take them guys
I
along,
just thought it'd be nice to sit and eat
set up a
before we
section
go.
in the woods,
Nate's been
and that's
eating
where
all
I was
day
hunting
here.
wild boar while I was there. And he enjoyed that.
Yeah.
He said, that's better for you sitting
What do you
around
wanna do?
Yeah.
on our break days or whatever.
Hmm.
It
Do you
was
remember?
interesting.
You remember most of the guys from this?
Huh?
Do you remember
Okay.
some of the guys that
Are
you lived
you,
with?
John,
I wish I
would you
knew
stop
who they
and get
were.
stuff at Bone's place and bring it over?
I mean, they were my age. Some of them
I
are
will
probably
pay
gone now.
you,
Yeah.
dear.
Yeah, Mom
No,
will
there's
have to
only
pay you.
20 of us there. Now, if
But
you
I
had
mean,
toothache,
you have memories of them, right?
no,
Chip
not
paper
really,
pencil?
not too good. I have a picture of one of the guys
Mom, you want spare, what do you want?
that
I
we
want
went out to
a half
hunt.
a rack
She wants a half a
We got a wild boar.
of
One.
ribs and French fries.
One time we were out hunting, we got a wild boar.
Was it good?
Brought it back,
Yeah,
took
I
it down
can
in the
believe
kitchen,
that.
and them
I
guys
don't think
butchered
I
it, and we
really
ate it.
want anything. I'll probably stop. Daddy, what do you want? A half a rack? Nate, you want a half a
No,
rack?
not a-
He won't eat ribs.
What
No,
do they have?
What do they have there, John? Oh, we don't know. Should we just call it an Italian restaurant in Burnham and I'll run in and get it? Why don't we do that?
Okay,
Why don't we do that? Well,
and just get,
you have
Subs.
you have a
yeah, we have.
you have a menu?
well,
Mhm.
All right, you just
when
come
we got
over if
sick-
you want to.
Mm-hmm.
we didn't
Oh,
have
what do you
no
want?
medical facilities there. We had to go 12 miles to a hospital that was
sub?
operated by the Army
Mm-hmm.
if we had to have
Okay.
tooth pulled or
Okay.
something, or we cut ourselves or whatever.
An Italian wedge.
That was
I'll
our
remember
first
that.
aid station, 12 miles away.
Italian wedge.
Is that Gabby
But
coming?
we were the only GIs in that vicinity. We had to go there to check them cars when they went through the railroad.
Hmm.
That was our job. I was there for about a year. That company commander, oh, he was tough. He was a tough old Texan.
Yeah.
And he
Did you ever get
wasn't,
in trouble?
Huh?
Did you ever get in trouble?
no, how could you? I mean,
Yes, he did.
How did you get in trouble?
yeah, how would you get in
Chicken
trouble in a
salad.
little town like that?
Okay.
We had one guy, his name was Alabama,
Okay. All
big,
right.
big fella.
Okay.
Mhm.
Chicken salad.
He was uptown one night,
Chicken salad.
and
you
of
want
course
what?
now,
Hey, you know
when
what?
you're off
Wait, John.
duty, you don't get in no army vehicle, no transportation. He had a bicycle,
Mm-hmm.
and he was uptown.
Right there it should be.
I think he's in a bar,
Mm-hmm.
and he was coming home. He had to be
So for
be
Gab,
back at a
they
certain
have
time. We had
crispy
what's
chicken
called bed
salad,
check.
They have
Mm-hmm.
When you go to get a pass, you had to be home back at the base a certain
grilled
time.
chicken salad.
Because
You
the
want
guy on
grilled
duty
or
there,
crispy?
if you weren't there,
Alright.
you got marked
Okay.
up. Anyway, boy, he was
for you.
pedaled this bike back to the barracks there, the
Yeah.
house,
They have
at about
tofu
midnight,
salad, spinach salad,
and it was dark,
Caesar salad, seafood
and
salad.
didn't have street
entrees,
lights.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going down this street, and he hit one of
chips,
a German
then you
tractor
go
trailer.
here to-
Oh yeah.
right in the back. He smacked in the back of that. The guy was sitting on the street with no lights on it. He ran right into the back of that thing, and boy, he came into the barracks, carried his bicycle, he wrecked
Pizza,
it.
they have cheese,
Right away,
cheese,
Whoever who was on
and
duty,
they have volleyball
we had to
cold subs,
rush him down to
tuna,
that
turkey,
medical
cheese,
center to
cheese,
sew his
cheese,
stitches.
veggie subs,
He come
cheese
back,
subs,
he come back, he had stitches. He got cut pretty good around the mouth. He smacked right into the back
Oh,
of
yeah,
that
they have
trailer.
Italian.
But there's nothing said about it.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Now, Pap did.
Name was
He
Alabama.
had 2 teeth here. He had a partial.
What's this?
Okay? Pap had a
I'm just
partial.
busy talking, so I
Yeah.
guess I'll let you go.
How'd you get
Now
this?
that story there, there's
Remember about
another
4:30,
situation.
5?
You got.
See, back then we didn't fly over and back and forth. We rode a
Alright,
boat.
Thanks, John. Bye.
We was on the water 15 days
Yeah.
from New Jersey to Bremerhaven where we docked,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
that's where you processed you then. When you went in there, then you went to your different assignments. Anyway,
Okay?
on the boat,
Yeah, I got what
I
they
got a
want.
toothache. Now I had a full set of teeth. I had 2 in the front,
You
better tell the truth. I know the truth.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway,
What's the truth?
why? They said to me, we don't have no dentist there on the boat.
Yeah.
You have to wait till you get to Bremerhaven, and then you go to the dentist. Okay, so first thing I did, they let me go to the dentist. And he looked at me, the old doctor, it was an army doctor. He said, well, I got to pull them two front teeth. I said, what for? He said, you should have taken care of this sooner. He said, gangrene set in.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I had no choice to pull them two teeth out. Well, there for the longest time, they made me a set just with the two. You
Is
know,
that what
two
happened?
teeth. Yeah.
But how did you get the two teeth knocked out?
I didn't, hon.
Yes, you did.
No.
Well, you are getting forget. You told me when we were dating.
No, the gangrene set in, they had to pull them two.
No.
Yes?
What did he say when you were dating?
He told me when we were dating that he was drunk and he fell down
Oh,
down the steps and knocked
No.
his teeth out.
No. No, it wasn't that, hon. It took a chip off me into my elbow. I fell down the steps. I had,
You are
they opened it up and
so
took that piece of chip out.
forgetful.
well, anyway, that's the story, hon.
Maybe he was lying when you were younger to impress you.
Well, anyway, no, I never got in a fight.
You didn't get in a fight. You
No.
fell down the steps.
I fell out. Yeah, but that was that's this here. I had to.
Knocked your teeth out.
Well, the boat?
Maybe I just told you that. That wasn't true.
Well,
No, but I
then,
told Nathan that's the truth.
then,
Dennis said
then you lied to me.
I did. If that's what it said.
Well, he didn't want to tell you that he got gangrene, probably.
Anyway, that's what happened.
I thought we had some empty drawers.
You had to
The
pull
girls
them
filled with
two.
clothes.
The one had a little mark on it,
Yeah,
but
I know.
I'll just pick 'em up.
but they did pull them two
Did you-
teeth, and then they give me a
What
partial
rocks?
for the longest time, and then I believe I come home that way.
With the partial.
I did not. With a partial, yes. You had a partial.
Yeah. Then I went in here to the dentist for a checkup. This is after I was out of the army. And I went to this doctor. By the way, this doctor drank a lot. Dr. Haig
In here, in Belleville.
in Lewistown. And when he worked on you, I come out of there half drunk just for breathing his breath. That guy is something else. He I don't know how he
Yeah,
kept his
take
job.
those home with you, Roxanne.
I won't use this.
I don't know how he kept his job, but he drank. Well, it's like Doc Black. That's another doctor.
Yeah.
He was an alcoholic, and he operated on my mother. He was half cut. They said that's the only way he could operate when he was half cut.
Is this stuff important like it needs to be,
I don't know how you keep your license.
like,
You can go to this thing.
Nobody reported them then.
you need to give this to John. Make jelly.
Oh, he's talking about the
That-
bird
I'll keep
picker.
that upstairs.
He
That's
did that
too
for a bird
precious.
picker.
That was my mom's.
I know, it's too precious. All right, Daddy, here's another wrap. I'm gonna put the wraps right up here with your medicine, right there,
Put them beside it.
right
I
there.
wondered where they were.
Well,
The
What?
other day I wanted to use one around her foot. I couldn't find it.
No, you're not gonna.
well, it's good to keep things a little
I
organized.
know, but when you get older, I didn't
hard.
have time.
I know. It's all right. You're forgiven. Okay, Nate, you and I have to move this monster, and I don't know how to unhook it.
Did you ever get in trouble while you're in the military, Pat?
Yeah, I got a court martial.
Right?
Why?
I'll tell you that story. That'll take a half an hour.
Holy cats.
I know. They don't use it, so can we just unhook them? There's five flashlights in that cupboard if you want one.
Where?
Yes.
Over there.
I gotta check them out. I think a couple
You
of them ought to go
did
in the
check
drag.
them all out.
Yeah. So wait, how'd you get court-martialed?
Well,
Oh, weren't you too young?
This is just junk, so I guess
I
I'll
was
put
in the
this out.
service for, I signed up for,
This
3
is what
years.
Big's
Mhm.
tombstone
We were
looks like.
overseas.
Oh.
And
Bill's are.
when you go over there, the way it was back then,
And Jenny Lou.
they
Williams.
process you and they decide where to send you, but they interview you.
Mhm.
Well, my IQ was pretty good. Then they said, I'm gonna send you to the MP school. Well, me and my buddy, we didn't wanna do that. We went in to sign up to drive a truck. We knew we could do that.
You did see these pictures,
And
didn't
who
you?
was your buddy?
Raymond Yoder. That's the guy who was at my best
I
man.
might as well
Oh,
throw
wait.
them out.
Oh, yeah?
Never met him, did you?
No.
Well, they were just in here 2 weeks ago. They stopped, they have a boy in Lancaster.
Doesn't even look like
And they stopped here to visit his brother. He has a brother lives here yet. No, well.
This one.
Were you guys
They always
friends?
stop- Huh?
How'd you guys become friends?
Well, that's another story. We run around together.
He just hasn't any life to him, that's
No,
what
he's
it is.
Mennonite.
He's always jovial and.
His name's Yoder.
Yeah, I guess.
And we run
Yeah,
around
might
here.
as well just throw this away. And
And,
this is Mana's.
One day, he had a milk route.
Uh-huh.
And he'd go around and pick
You don't
up
even
milk
do that,
cans.
do you? So he wants to
That was his job here when he lived here in the valley.
pay, so you might as well, do we rip it
Yeah.
up?
And,
Yeah.
one night we were out dating.
Eating.
Yeah, and he complained about getting home to get some sleep, kind of picking up milk cans, because they had to pick up milk Sunday morning. And this is on a Saturday. Anyway, I said to Raymond, I said, I'll go with you to help get the milk cans. Don't worry about the time, you rest. I went with him a couple times to help pick up milk, because I know one time we didn't get home just in time to get in the truck to go. We had to go in our good clothes. I'll never forget that. Spilled milk in my best pair of pants I had. Anyway, we were buddies from that day on. Then he went to
Rainier.
Lancaster and got a job at Honeybrook. And then
And he got you a
he
job.
got me a job down there. And then that's when we first got married, remember? First year we went.
No, I wasn't even married to you.
No, I was working down there then before I met Dart. And we got married, we lived over there, down there, because that's my job was.
Mm-hmm.
We
Well,
were
this
down there
is
what,
before or
about-
after you went to the service?
What do you say?
That was after he went to
Yeah, after.
Okay, so you guys had signed up for
Well, anyway, one
Use
day
this
we were
every day?
picking up the milk,
No.
I'll
and,
put it
he
on
said
there.
to
I'll put
me,
these in the top shelf
or I
and
said to
do it.
him,
Yeah,
I said,
don't
let's
know
go to
if
the
you
Army.
get any-
So
You
we
sent
go in
him
town
that or
to the
not?
recruiting office.
Oh, they say you
Uh-huh.
get better effect from
And the
it.
guy said,
The inhaler.
how long you want to stay? I said, well, 2 years.
Oh,
And my buddy said, oh, I'll make it 3.
Uh-huh.
So I did argue with my
Stuff
buddy. I
is
said,
here.
okay, so we signed up for 3 years.
Oh. that's-
Well, we're over in Germany,
I don't know what this is. This is just
and the
stuff.
war broke out, Korean War. And while we were in Germany, they were asking for, this is when I was in the infantry then. I transferred from the MPs, I was in the infantry.
Now, all this
And
stuff
they were
is
asking
laying
for
on top.
volunteers to go over there to fight the Koreans.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just lay it
You
here.
wanna keep that box?
Raymond
Lay it
didn't
on
want to
top
sign
of
up.
it,
If
and
someday,
I-
Mom,
But
you're
I
just
did.
bored,
You did.
you can just get a
I
trash can.
signed up
just go
for it.
through it.
And they said to me, wait a minute. They looked at my
I
time.
know, he has so much.
Oh, by the way, when the war broke
like
out,
these,
instead of
right?
getting 3, they gave everybody an extra year. We had to stay 4 years.
So you did 4 years.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well, anyway, the guy said, you can't go to Korea because the time you process and go over there, your time will be up to discharge. We can't send you over there just for a couple of months.
I'll go in.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed in Germany then. That's why I didn't go to Korea.
Do you want me to get a trash bag
So
for you?
that's is that when you were court-martialed?
I'll tell you what,
No,
I'll get a
I
bag
got
for you, and I'll
court-martialed
take
when I was in the
trash.
infantry.
For what?
Let me get a bag.
Well, when I left the MPs, now the reason I left the MPs was, see, I went in as a private.
What did you do with that little
And
bag,
finally,
Rox?
I got into the MPs, I made a private first class. So that means you put one stripe on your arm.
Okay.
So I was a PFC and then in the infantry. Well, the reason I wound up there was because when I was in the MPs, he called me one
What,
day and he
Rox?
said, "Soldier, you shine your
Who's
brass and
coming?
straighten up a little, dress a little more
Gabby.
soldier-like."
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I said, "Well, I'm not really interested in doing that." Well, he said, "Well,
My
we'll
pink-
transfer to the infantry."
My pink one.
So I went to
Big
the
garbage
infantry,
bag.
Oh,
sixth
You know what?
infantry in Berlin, Germany.
Just put everything here you don't want. I will
Well,
take it home with me.
You're not familiar with it, but in the army, in the
I'm gonna put this,
combat, they have
these are weird bags.
different
yeah, they are
sections,
very
like
weird.
headquarters. They got M Company, C Company, and
There, just put everything in here.
when I went there, they told me I could go to headquarters
I
company.
have,
Well, in headquarters
Here,
company,
you just
it's
put
a
it
lot
right
of
here, Mom.
communications.
I put
Mhm.
Offices.
What you did, if there was a combat
The
going
other
on,
one, yeah.
we rode on
Okay.
jeeps and 3/4 tons with a radio. You see them on the TV with the aerial?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was operating
Alright, is this
on
your
one of them
checkbook?
for a while in the infantry.
And my checkbook is on the
That's how I
table
got
with
in
the
the infantry.
pen.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm gonna lay it right in here with
And,
your, in your stuff, okay?
Okay.
I was in headquarters company. Well, finally one day, they got a new commander. He was a lieutenant. He was in charge of headquarters. The first day he came into office, he put an order on the bulletin board. Everybody get a GI haircut. Well, you know what that is?
Buzz.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, we had 290 men
That thing's dirty,
in
Mom.
headquarters. No, excuse me,
Yeah,
249 men
Yeah.
in headquarters.
Just put.
Well,
I'm
guess
gonna
what?
wash it.
248
Here.
went and got a GI haircut. Well, here I am with my regular hair
Beautiful curly hair.
and pretty soon the morale dropped real quick in headquarters because the company commander called me in. "Soldier," he said, "did you see that order on the bulletin board I put on there?" I said, "Yes, sir." "Well, that means you're to get a GI haircut." And I said to him,
Oh,
"I come in this man's army, I didn't have to get a GI haircut. Because when we went to boot camp, that one boot camp, he didn't have to get a buzz cut. Would you believe it? Everybody else, all them army bases, they all had to get GIs. But I didn't get a
Mom,
GI
are these
haircut."
stamps good?
Uh-huh.
Well,
yeah.
The problem with that stuff over there is.
he
you're
said,
gonna
"Well,
have
I'm
to
ordering
take
you to
them
get
where
one."
it's filled right now.
And I said, "Well, I'm
Well,
not gonna
it's
do it."
okay.
"Well, you refuse an order, that's an automatic court martial."
I'll just let this
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
sit here.
As of now, he
might
said,
want to
"You
keep the
just
checkbook at the table,
back to private."
you know?
I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I took the stripe off. And in the meantime, somehow or other, word got out in that headquarters, or in the infantry,
Yeah, I don't know, all this
the
stuff in the
lieutenant
table, you'll
should've
have to
did
go
that.
around.
Yeah.
I
Shouldn't have what?
want it.
should have put that order up. But I didn't follow it, I got court-martialed. Then they transferred me to M Company. Well, M Company is a mortar.
There's something
Mhm.
in it.
So I had to go over there because I got court-martialed. They sent me over there. He said he didn't want me in headquarters. He said, "That's no good for what you're doing." But anyway, I went over to M Company, reported there with
Yeah,
all
I
my
think I'll
clothes.
put your
Mhm.
checkbook back on the table.
And that commander said, "We know what happened over at headquarters. Don't worry about it." He said, "In this company, this M Company or whatever, we don't order GI haircuts."
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you one, that made me feel good.
You didn't want to get a haircut.
In that company, they didn't force it.
Yeah.
And I put that stripe back on there so quick, cause he told me, as of now, you're PSC. He give me my rank right back. That give me a couple extra bucks on a month. See, your rank, when you get a rank in the service, the higher up you go, then you get a pay raise.
Mm-hmm.
That $15, that
Yeah, I might
meant
have
what
a
to me?
chance to fly out there to,
Where you
Miller's.
going with that?
Oh, yeah.
Mom, you want this over there, right?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
then you play that.
Yeah, and then I'll,
What?
You wanna give me a
You can
hand?
go over there and play that now more often.
Why?
Why, Dad's radio's in there. Aren't you moving it over there?
Where's Dad's radio?
Why, it's right on top. Here it is.
Mom, where do you want
Remember I
this
brought
down
it
there?
in?
Should I just put it all in the bottom?
I brought it in from the garage.
Yeah, because I'll need that,
It's just down here full of stuff. Wherever you wanna get it.
Oh, it's
I
on the
don't know what
tape.
it is.
Dad's radio.
You want me to hook
yeah, I
that
don't know why you thought it was inside of
Well,
that.
I don't know. I thought it was in that top part. Oh, we just laid on top. Anyway, now you can play your radio over there, Dart.
Yeah, right.
That'll be nice. That's good sounding. We'll have to hook the speakers up.
But it,
I'll
I'll have to run wires.
I'll hook them up.